Продолжаем.
Woken up. Let's go see how he's doing.
Найс. Оказывается, это еще не последний раз мне нужно сходить к Гурину.
Be silent.
Preparing for dust up. No, my soul. Let me weave you a verse.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call. Wind strike.
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
Рудиус Грейрот.
Че это?
Рудиус Грейрот. Ну, Рудиус че?
Угу. Капец, там, оказывается, в Геншине скоро добавят эти пушки.
One with nature.
Мне Владос нахуй пишет какие-то объявления на Авито делать, наверное, нахуй в пизду.
А чё так?
Заебал. А?
А чё так?
Да заебал, блядь, я в прошлый раз тоже объявление нахуй начал делать, блядь. А там за деньги, типа, их же закидываешь, блядь. Я у него спрашиваю, что, блядь, как он, блядь, ничего не отвечает. Пизду, сейчас так же, наверное, будет, нахуй. Будешь ебаться, нахуй, с этой хуйней, блядь, что там, блядь. Да как, а он, блядь, хуй забьет, нахуй. Да и нихуя не получишь с этого, блядь.
Мгм. Ну, продлится подписка на комп.
И так он сказал. ВБ чекай Яндекс. Яндекс, блядь, сказал даст. Яндекс, блядь, да, Яндекс не дал до сих пор, блядь. Так, блядь, за ВБ там за 3 чекаю нахуй. Ладно, ща.
Прямо сейчас?
The thunderglow in your rain outlines your fate.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Wind strike.
Cleanup sequence.
Close your eyes. Beware the creatures of the night. Be silent.
Кларинда.
Add astro.
Давай. Блин, я же, кстати, мог этот... Вчера наделать. Ну ладно.
Lua, can't you
Это
just,
nice.
you know, sneak up behind those monsters with me and bam! Take them all down? I can act 3 times in a round, and there are only 4 monsters in total.
I can draw the monster's attention from the front, but sneak attacks...
Well, there isn't much we can do. Itlua's a Lock Knight who chose the Goblet of Justice.
Indeed. If Itlua were to strike from behind, he would be forced to become an Oathbreaker Knight. A significant penalty would apply to all actions going forward.
Oof, that's not good. If we don't defeat all these monsters in one go...
There's another way. I can use Raging Torrent to dash straight into the thick of it, then detonate the explosives.
No, that won't do it all! Your character would get wiped out that way. We finally managed to get...
But if we don't do this, the character that you've been playing for so long might get wiped out too, Miss Navia. Wouldn't that be worse?
I only just started playing. Please don't. Wait, I've got another trick up my sleeve.
Navia, put that crumkake away.
Crumkake.
That move was blocked too.
These pieces on the table, and the stuff you were saying just now.
A savior has arrived, right on time. Quick! Clorand, this doesn't count as violating the rule.
If he's willing to join us. Oh, by the way, we're currently playing on easy mode to accomplish.
Easy mode.
Traveler, would you like to continue the adventure with us? You definitely would, right? Oh, come on. Any more questions and those explosives are gonna send us flying!
Good. Since you haven't played a script for a while now, you may have one chance to reselect your skills. The skills you can modify are cooking and medicine. What do you think? Would you like to make any changes? Very well. In that case, you want to learn the cooking skill. Very well then. Just when everyone was at their wits' end.
Long time no see, everyone. Looks like you need my help.
By the way, what are you doing here? Could it...
That kind of makes him sound like a summoned spirit.
Indeed. You have called, and I must answer.
Guess that means I was randomly dragged into this game.
As expected of the veteran player Miss Navia mentioned before, they got into character instantly.
Though the Marachose hunters had much they wished to share with one another, at this moment, the joy of reunion must yield to the Christ. Now then, the combat round continues. You have the first turn. Also, since we have a new member joining us, I'll be adding some dark cards to boost the enemy's various abilities.
the Traveler isn't a sudden addition. He's been traveling with us all along. We've just parted for a short while, that's all. Totally.
I've already counted the dark cards. You should.
You're so strict, Clorand. Anyway, let's stick to the original strategy. Now that we have the Traveler with us, we have enough people.
Мгм.
Itlua
People.
and I will hold the line out front against the monster's assault. Yehoda, Traveler, you circle around the back and take them all down in one swoop. All right, leave it to me. We Masters of Chi get
Mastera
huge
Chi.
damage boosts when attacking from behind. But why are you a chef? How's a
Yes, if you can actually draw good cards.
Сдаться в обмен на еду.
So that's how it is. Oh, these tabletop troop games really are complicated. Coming up with a strategy already, huh? Nice work, Traveler. But let me say one more thing.
I understand. A Lock Knight's duty is to protect their companions and be their shield. Sorry, I always can't help myself.
Oh, don't worry about it. I can act 3 times in a round, so I'll definitely keep up with you. All right, Itlua. We'll be counting on you.
Then I shall use the skill attached to the Lock Knight's shield, Wrath of Righteousness.
The Lock Knight raised their shield, chanting the Knight's creed out loud. The monsters were completely captivated by the radiance of justice, and the fearless knight standing within that light. Meanwhile, the 2 companions lying in wait behind the foe seized this
You take the first swing, I'll hit right after.
Один. Провалено.
The Marashose hunter deftly took out some cooking utensils and began cooking, quickly preparing a meal. Drawn by the sounds of cooking, the enemies stared in confusion at the Marashose hunter preparing food. See,
That didn't work at all. Okay, whatever. The monsters are charging at me anyway. I'll just stand, plant, and blow them away with 4-element strike. Ah! That hurts! Who bit my leg? Huh? Ashru? What are you doing here?
Мяу.
Is it this late already? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ashru! Wait for me! Hey! Why are you running off so...
well, it seems we'll have to end our game here for today. Navia, put the monster sign back where it was. I saw that. Well, that's if we get the chance. We can sit down and discuss it in detail.
Что Тимур сейчас гром гроза будет.
Это он уже был. Я уже этот видел этот. Световую слепу.
Не, пока.
Ну, капец, Назар там этот, в гашне, типа, в снежный добавят эти пушки.
Побегушки.
Ага. Типа, значит, еще у главного героя еще, кстати, появится это, сигнатурга, которая, типа, можно улучшать, типа, там, этот, ну, у нее, типа, будет собственное меню с улучшениями.
Капец.
Actually, didn't Itlua say he wanted to invite a colleague to play with us? Since this game's paused anyway, why don't we take this chance to go find him? The more...
Mr. Flint's? Yeah, I'm sure he'll play with us if we go look for him.
Oh, that's perfect. Come on, let's go buy him some gifts first. And then pay him a visit in person.
Traveler, we'll let you know once we're ready.
When the time comes, you have to continue the adventure with us.
Коли позовешь, я откликнусь.
That's my trusty companion for you. Now, let's go pay Mr. Flip.
Oh.
Подшипник.
Ну,
Big Sis Yoimiya! You're here!
Big Sister Юимия.
Hey there, Aino! I came as soon as I got your letter. So how's it going? You bet. I finished your order right away. Enough
Так.
help me verify the order.
Так, мне позвонили некие люди. Короче, сейчас я тут одеваю носки, беру зонтик и ухожу, короче, навсегда.
Всем пока, я компофу.
Ага, ладно тогда.
Affirmative. Retrieving order data. Client Big Sis Yoimiya ordered a custom-made companion gift for children. Remarks. To be traded for tricolor dango recipe, launch tube, kite, spinning top, and order verification complete.
Everything's right here. Check it out. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Let me see. Whoa! This is a pot of.
Yep. I call it the wibbly wobbly fishy pot. Look, the fish can even wiggle back and forth. Now you won't have to worry about Matsuzaka and the others not being able to keep fish alive. They don't even need to change the water. What do you think? What do you think? Do you like it? Big Sis Yoimiya! You're here!
Надо сейчас проверить, так-то вообще-то это она там или нет.
I know. You bet.
Affirmative. Retrieving order data. Client Big Sis remarks. Order verification.
Let me see. Yep. I call it the wibbly wobbly fishy pot. Look. Now you won't have to worry about Matsuzaka and the others not being able to keep fish alive. They don't even need to change the water. What do you think? Wow! Fish planted in a flower pot? That's awesome! I know! Matsuzaka, Iwao, and Saika are going to be so excited! I'll say thanks for them first. Of course! As long as there's sweet stuff involved, framework is easy peasy for me. You like it too? I made lots because I had enough materials. You can have this one. No need. Big Sis Yoimiya gave me lots of gifts, and she even made me so many toys. I don't quite get how to play with a spinning top, though. Could you teach me one more time, Big Sis? No problem at all. I even made a special Aino-only top string, just... Here, take it. And let's have a spin-off and see whose top can spin longer. Yay! Loser's gotta help and never make crime kake.
And the winner may continue operating the spinning top while awaiting the completion of
Yeah, exactly! Hurry up, Big Sis! I practiced a whole bunch yesterday. Oh, trying to beat me? Not in 100 years.
Nice.
I performed this trial yesterday, following precise calculation of the force, angle, and time necessary to initiate the spinning operation. Affirmative. My spinning top ceased rotation only when Aino and Miss Yoimiya fell asleep on the sofa, and I proceeded to cover them. Since then, I have assessed that I remain best utilized performing my designated functions, making crumb kake, and reminding Aino and Miss Yoimiya to eat. With that said, Aino's emotional state has taken a significant positive shift following inference. She has established a new friendship. This is
Nice.
most favorable.
Ничего себе. Чё? Ну, допустим. Так. Мгм.
Insulation.
Rain outlines your face.
Into the wind.
Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust.
Тимур, тебя не поймешь. То иной при 3 каплях выходишь, то при шторме остаешься.
Так а потому что на улицу выходил.
Mode.
Когда я выходил, даже не было.
Run with nature.
Close your eyes.
И директор пишет, что ты будешь карточки делать? Я ему пишу, так я ничего не получаю. Он мне пишет, так я тебе написывал, ты ничего не делал. 2-4 дня вот только сделал карточки тебе и все. Кстати, сегодня еще с Аргетом 3 500 скинули, альф, конечно, так.
Да, типа этот. А ты чё?
Know my sword.
Там в июне 2 же последних дня моих было вот за них.
А,
Я думал, мы все скинули.
Fear the dark.
Вкусно.
м.
Я уже забыл. Они дебилами сами еще написали.
Удобно.
Мгм.
Я тут друзья еще добавил. Гашне.
Что добавил?
The wind knows me.
Я друзья кто-то добавил в гашне.
Annihilation mode. As one with wind and cloud. Wind strike.
Night falls.
Let me weave you a verse.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls. Be silent.
Insulation.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
Preparing for dust up.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Нет места для артефактов.
Проблема.
И вправду. Рекомендованный артефакт, значит, у них это... Вот это. Нужен крит урон, крит шанс, процент от силы атаки и мастерство стихий. Ну, тут все кал. Угу. И крит урон, да, нужен. Тут понадобится что-то такое, да?
Да.
А, это 2 раза хп ушло. А вот это давай-ка улучшим. Ну, вроде неплохо, кстати, идет. Ну ладно, защита однерка, ладно.
Ну, закупайте мартелики, будем этот директора обгонять.
Давай. С тебя деньги.
С меня геймдизайн. А самовары продавать винтажные.
Давай.
Defensive mode.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness it.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. One with nature.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Назар, помнишь, как мы вдвоем ходили шары продавать, чтобы потом задонить на Казаху?
Да это, наверное, было.
Да, мы вдвоем донили же.
Ну, это я помню. А что, на шарах был?
Да.
Не помню.
Insulation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode.
Было дело.
Observe.
По-моему, единственный раз, когда я занял гашню, да.
The long sleep
По-моему,
beckons.
да, я не да.
Wind strike.
А, у меня не единственный.
Throw my sword. Let me weave you a verse.
Ну вот,
As one with wind and
выводы
cloud.
каждый сделал сам.
Фатуи, организация из Снежной.
Конторка.
Я, конечно, что-то Колумбину пропустил. Этот. Не крутанул ее.
Все, позор.
А. У меня же это же цель выбить всех Фатуи.
Add Astra.
Thank you for
Найс. Не, теперь нужно всегда, когда получаю этот ежедневки, нужно брать Сандрона. Тут этот латте можно получать.
Латте.
Мгм. Так, погоди, чё? О, болт.
Рейн.
А, ты же, кстати, катал Болтрейн? Вроде Болтрейн даже то же самое, как это. Тоже типа как кинцо интерактивное.
Не.
А, нет, это Heavy Rain называется. Точно вспомнил.
О, да, шедевр. Я помню, начинал 3, по-моему, раза, если... Либо 2. Сначала проходил, что-то душился, и на 5 раз я в итоге решил, ладно, перетерплю. Оно того стоило в итоге.
Мгм.
Там начало скучное, а потом уж так становится. И там хоть выборы роляют реально. Мини-Детройт. Ну, там, может, кто больно гений догадается, там в чем суть. Не знаю. Ай-яй-я.
Допустим, так
Ай-яй-я.
сделаем. И сколько там нужно? 23 вроде.
Though we have never discussed this.
Сколько еще говноен будет идти?
Вечность.
Хм. О, еще
Всё.
3 дня.
Теперь он у меня еще больше прокачан. Крит урон 169.
Там тебе растунь гайды это выпускает вообще, нет? Смотритесь кого.
Да, скорее всего, Глинда вроде до сих пор вроде это делают.
Эх, нормально гайды ушли все. Никто не досидел до конца.
Мгм.
Блин, стримакины вообще ништяк. Тупо без сидит, катает за 100 рублей. Даже меньше, по-моему, там. Блин, вот это стримы были. Там же прикольно, если запись зайти на запись стрима, смотреть, как он в начале бодро сидит, и в конце стрима тоже вообще чуть ли не мертвый. Что-то ржал всегда.
Умели раньше контент делать?
Угу, еще и с вебкой, сейчас вебки нету. То есть какой-то параш стрим. Ну что, и на Твиче, а раньше на Ютубе было.
Hello, you two. I'm glad you got my letter. Duran's awake and waiting on the bench over there. I'm here if you need help. Just give me a shout.
Don't worry about us. We'll be fine.
Oh,
Капец, что?
hey, you two. I just remembered what
Почему в
happened
лобби
right
2
before I
нулевых
passed
уровня?
out. Thanks for holding me back. I'm fine now. It's just a lot of people.
Don't worry. We'll figure out a way to fix this. Why don't you start?
It felt so strange. After I
Strange?
realized no one
Капец, тупо
recognized
2
me
нулевых
anymore,
уровня, найс.
I suddenly felt like I'd completely lost contact with my body.
Прикольненько.
Abyssal power lies sealed within this body I inhabit. So when I lost my connection to it, I lost control of that power too. It wasn't until I heard everyone calling my name that I was able to reconnect with my body.
You lost contact with your body?
I don't think the problem lies in Albedo's alchemy.
Huh. But then, why are people forgetting you? Guess that's what we need to figure out. That means we need Alice for sure. But it's been ages and she still hasn't been in contact. Now would be a really good time for a hint.
How could the story's budding branches even hope to reach beyond the towering walls? Leaving the castle, the witch went off in search of the tallest, grandest tree in the whole. High up in the canopy of that tree, she sought a resting place, a refuge where the little sapling might take root. Go to that place, for it.
Huh? Is that another clue? Does that mean the story isn't over yet?
Leaving the castle. It
Castle.
just occurred to me. If this story is all about my own experiences, then wouldn't what happened after I left Simulanka be part of it too?
But how could she possibly know exactly what would happen? And even if she did, how could we know what? Yeah. Since we can't reach Alice right now. But first, we gotta figure out where this riddle wants us to go.
The tallest, grandest tree in the whole wide world. Huh. The only place that ever gave me that feeling was the one I ended up in right after leaving Simulanka. They had great coffee there too. And so many books you'd never run out of things to read. Think
Сумеру?
about it. Our search in Mondstadt began in a library, right?
Сумару.
Well, Sumer...
Huh. That does kind of make sense. And it's not like Paimon's got a better idea. Alright, let's just give Jean and the others a heads up first.
Well, it sounds like you've got a plan, so I won't interfere.
Я, кстати, счастливый чекал, там, короче, говорят, то, что этот, короче, вот снежный это только, типа, половина, типа, всей сюжетки и гашни, типа, будет. Типа, дальше они, типа, будут там, типа, ну, делать Каэнрих и Селестий, потом будут, типа, срочиться, типа, на этих каких-то монстрах и драконах. Еще что-то.
Ну, понятно, что это не финал.
Ну, да, как бы. Просто вообще написано, что они еще 11 лет это еще будут делать.
Ну, пока там даун донят, так и будем делать.
Еще там что-то я видел, что они что-то... Типа, у них, типа, есть идея, типа, этот, на новый движок перейти.
Unreal Engine 5.
Скорее всего, кстати. Они же там новую игру же делают на Unreal Engine 5. Еще же, кстати, это что-то там они тоже там в этих сливках, что типа это для этого Epic Games Huiverse это типа ну ключевой партнер типа. Так что мне кажется, так-то в принципе возможно то, что на Unreal Engine перейдет этот гашня.
Да, их не вытащит Unreal Engine 5.
Ну когда, ну лучше нужно Genshin 2 делать, наверное, на Genshin, на этом Unreal Engine.
All I ask is that you
Не
stay
больно
safe.
что-то поменяется с этим
Albedo
движком.
won't be back for some time, and
Опа.
until he is, we can't know for sure how dangerous
Только пацаны,
Zerna might
конечно,
be in
фармят.
his current state.
Ну да.
Типа их сначала
Гоев
Genshin,
прогрели, да и все.
Чё?
Гоев прогрели, да и все.
Сначала они это на Genshin тащили, потом это у них там Honkai Star Rail, потом СЗЗ вышло. Потом они там вроде еще несколько игр там еще готовят. И там их штампуют, капец уже.
Как Far Cry. Far Cry 3 же выходит.
Ну, Far Cry, хз, ну... У Хуэверса все-таки получше получается игры-то доить. Да и в играх Хуэверс хотя бы мир интереснее лутать, чем в Far Cry. Ну, в новых Far Cry'ах.
Там он везде говно, что в третий, что в четвертый.
Ну, хз,
Пятый я
третий...
не играл.
Я, конечно, чекал так более-менее, но третий я прям только начало, там вот только это было и все.
Ну, он там пустой вообще. Расхайпленное дерьмище.
I'm so sorry about what happened before.
Believe me, I'm not blaming you, and neither is
Потому что там
anyone
герой
else
сказал
here.
3 фразы, которые
Worried?
мимо станили. Все.
About me?
Come with me.
Да, там
I
что там
want to show
они...
you something.
Третью часть, ну, хорошего, типа, злодея сделали, да и, в принципе, и продолжать, типа, копировать этого же злодея в других
Да,
частях.
пытаются догнать его. И никак не получается. Не, ну в 4-й там тоже нормально был. Я его слил, помню.
Мгм. Ну, в принципе, так-то неудивительно, то, что они же потом что потом с Ubisoft'ами произошло. То, что их же там китайцы выкупили же потом.
Ну вот, проблемы.
As soon as they heard you were awake, they all hurried
Ассасина, я не
over
знаю,
to
как
see
Турик
how you
вообще
were
играл в
doing.
него.
Мгм.
You all
Тупо один тот,
came to
как
see
сказать,
me?
одно и то же
A little
всю
birdie
игру.
told me you're working on
И
finishing a
там еще такая
storybook.
вот самая тупая, что,
So,
допустим, у тебя
maybe all
30
those
левел, а
people
моб перед
losing
тобой
their
40,
memories
если
is
ты его не
just a
сольешь.
plot
Ну, не,
twist
его можно
waiting
слить.
to be
Он
resolved.
тебя ваншотает просто. Так-то его можно слить, если его, наверное, часа 2 вот так ковырять. Потому что там дамаг не идет по нему. Потому что у тебя снаряга 30 левела. Вот это тупая система вообще. Как и в
Мгм.
Ведьмаке тоже.
Ну, МК получше там хотя бы, там вроде, ну, ты его... ну, не знаю, ну, в 2 раза больше времени потратишь, типа, наверное.
Да и в Ведьмаке опыт быстрее идет, там опыт так долго идет. Еще и квесты тупые в Ведьмаке, если ладно, там квесты нормальные. То там они вообще просто те же самые, просто в разных локах всегда один и тот же предлог на него.
Хм.
Я вот говорю, не знаю, который смог до конца доиграть.
Miss Lisa, you always seem to know how to put my mind at ease.
Вот там они выпускают Ассасин, где...
И мир не знаю зато какой.
М. А потом они выпускают Ассасин в Японии, где главный герой — это черный негр. Я, кстати, заплетку на свече сказал.
Да, это в художественных целях.
Да. Это констатация факта была.
Please, everyone, don't worry about me. When I get back, I'll find a way to complete my mother's story and the one we started.
Блин, они же там еще все в донате же там еще, типа, даже одиночные же игры там нафигачили же.
Чё? Где?
Ну, в Ассасинах там, в Warcry там.
В одиночный?
Да, ну, типа, в одиночных даже решимках тоже вроде есть донат.
А,
Скины эти всякие.
тауны.
Ладно, скины-то нормально на самом деле продавать-то. Арина.
library hunt in Mondstadt, it's not as if Paimon was expecting this to be easy. But this... Yeah... This is something else.
Where do we even begin?
Begin.
Even the clue this time seemed kind of cryptic. Yeah. Guess the best we can do is stay on the lookout for more weird things going on.
Опа, шляпка.
Sorry, what was that?
Стр.
I'm here to return Volume 5.
Пятый том.
According to the catalog, Volume 5 of this series is
Глава
not
один.
available for loan. I can't accept the return of a book that was never checked.
Let me put it this way. My copy is complete. Yours, on the other hand, is missing large amounts of content.
Sir, you have to understand. Managing a library is a serious business, and we have protocols in place for this kind of thing. I can't just replace an important volume in our collection based on nothing more than your...
Бебрик. Тут Бебрик в библиотеке.
Чё он в библиотеке?
Look what the wandering
Кто вчера
Tom
оставил в
had.
библиотеке?
Oh, it's you.
And,
I'm a traveling scholar, as you know. Isn't a
Okay,
library the
traveling
most natural
illustrations.
place for me to be?
the last time we saw you was all the way in Notcry. Paimon just didn't expect to suddenly see you in Sumeru, that's all.
There were some things I needed to come back and take care of. Some documents had gone missing, so I tracked them down, restored them to their original condition. And considering what I'm planning to do next,
Капец, если новичок начнет прям сейчас катать, капец, он там этот... Сколько ему там понадобится? Все это, все проходить, все лутать там.
what's going on with you, huh? You look like a
Ну ты
big
раздохнул.
pup.
Hat guy. Ah, at least you haven't forgotten about me.
What's that supposed to mean? So it's been getting worse.
Sounds like you know something we don't.
After he left Similanka, he spent some time traveling Sumeru with me. I was working on several texts at the time, and I stumbled upon something strange. Anytime Durin of Similanka was mentioned, before long, the record would disappear. Which means all the remaining records on Durin are about the evil dragon.
Мгм.
That
How did you even discover that?
If I remember correctly, Hat Guy loved the time he spent in Simulanka so much
Здорово.
that he started writing a travel log.
That's besides the point. The fact is, you're not affected by the ley lines of this world. I'm sure his case is different from mine. It's more like the world itself refuses to accept his existence. It started with a few written records, but now it sounds like it's spread to people who never met him or didn't know him well. At this rate, the whole world might forget him altogether.
The whole world? But that includes all my friends in Mondstadt. So that's what you've been worried about all this time? Why didn't you just tell me?
There are more important questions right now, like figuring out how to fix this. That mage clearly cared a lot about her child. She left that book behind for a reason. If you want answers,
You think that didn't occur to us already? Problem is, we need to find the memory that unlocks the next chapter first.
mind if I take a look? I just want to know what secrets this book is hiding. Besides, I've run into a bit of red tape, so I've got time.
Of course. Be my guest.
Мгм. Мгм.
So, the memory we've been looking for was about you all
Ю.
along?
Иди туда, где первый ветерок коснулся ветви.
The little dragon became companions with a stray cat with dark blue fur. It was a friendship born of all they had in common.
Камень.
He left his castle at the stray's invitation, setting out to explore the world beyond its walls. There, he grew fond of the outside world, eager to make friends and share the story of his life.
Life.
Taken by the dragon's story, the stray tried to write it down. But he soon realized that no matter how he tried, it would always warp into the evil dragon's tale.
Угу. Симуланка.
So, this is the world where this chapter takes place? Looks like we're at the top of some kind of gigantic...
This one must be about what happened to me when I first arrived in No wonder the memory that unlocked it was about Hat Guy. Most of my memories from that period were.
Hold on. Anyone want to explain how I ended up looking like this?
Ну, я с Бебрик кем стал.
Шароном.
Ага.
Maybe you've become a character in the story too.
You see me as a stray cat?
Cat.
A wandering Tom, to be exact. You should count yourself lucky. Of all Durin's friends,
Maybe it's because I've known Hat Guy for longer, so my impression of him is more vivid than the others.
Vivid? Then how come you haven't changed one bit?
guess that means the impression the traveler left was so vivid, it didn't need changing.
Nice.
Отправленный маги.png.
Владик написал, чтобы я кто-то покосил у него.
Hello, everyone! Ready for today's adventure?
It's the storybook, Durin.
Oh. So you're not playing yourself in this one?
Не темно.
Does that mean the two of you have even more memorable roles to play?
Сегодня
Where are
же.
we going today, kitty cat?
Ну, хз. Не, лучше, наверное, завтра.
Whatever. Just follow.
Okie dokie. Can we chat along the way?
If you have something to say, just...
Was that seriously how the two of you communicated when you...
Yep.
Yep.
Anyway, how do we get ourselves out of here?
Usually, the narrator gives hints to help us figure out what to do. Speaking of which...
The story's vines had woven themselves together into a giant tree, the boughs of which a little storyless dragon now paced. He had to find a way to leave this place and set off in search of a home of his own. If he stayed...
To leave this place. But where am I supposed to go?
The little dragon felt completely lost. Just like the vines, the road ahead branched off into different directions, twisting and... But as luck would have it, a prophetess waited up ahead. Perhaps she might know
Мантикора
where each
заспавнилась.
path might take him.
Ah,
Чё не выпало?
Oh, you must be the little lost.
It's true. My friends and I are lost.
This meeting was no accident. The prophetess was in fact the seer witch.
The seer witch. Oh yeah, that's Mona's teacher, right?
Insolent child. I am the seer witch, your prophetess.
Sorry.
Now, little lost dragon, I have come.
A prophecy?
Hear me now. For my prophecy is this. One day, the dragon from beyond the castle shall be reborn.
The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance. And so, the little...
As far as I remember, once that alchemist from Mondstadt learned
Опа.
about the prophecy, he chose to
Встречайте
so.
вагончика.
What does any of this have to do with you being forgotten?
Oh, wise witch
принял
of
эстафету.
prophecy.
Да, он, короче,
Trouble
этот...
you with
в
another
дом врезался в чей-то.
Да, слава богу. В твой.
Ну, там так ему просто приложилось бы этот. Лучше тогда бы лезть, а он бы, мне кажется, прилетел бы.
As enigmatic as she was elegant, the seer witch spoke no more, for her thought...
Just when we actually needed her.
The seer witch was my mother's friend, so the prophecy she just gave should turn out to be helpful.
Well, it's not like we've got better options. But if all we need to do is leave this
why don't we take a look around?
Может, тошнит от ивент фармить еще 2 дня.
The wind kept blowing, but the little dragon had not yet resolved to follow it. Before him lay a foggy path, and where it might lead...
If we go this way, we'll be heading back to Mondstadt, just like we planned. Out of all the options so far, this seems like the safest, right? At least we know what happens next.
Хотя бы что-нибудь когда-нибудь с него выпало, что ли?
He helps stop the evil dragon from returning, gets a new body, makes a whole bunch of friends, who all just forget about him.
But you didn't forget.
I'm just saying, choosing this path wouldn't solve the main problem. You'd still...
Huh.
I'm not against choosing this path. I just wonder...
Let me think about it.
Дай-ка мне подумать.
I still think you should keep going, little dragon. If you leave the castle, you can accomplish something amazing and make a bunch of friends along the way.
Really? Then let's go!
Unable to preserve his story, the little dragon wandered astray. Fortunately for him, a certain prophetess had left behind a prophecy to guide him. The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance, and so the little dragon was shown a path to wander. Following the wind's guidance, the little dragon made his escape. In turn, the prophetess affirmed the little dragon's choice, leaving an extra secret as her parting gift.
Now that you've made up your mind, I shall keep my promise by explaining Fate's little trick. Long, long ago, the gods of the high heavens gave the world outside the castle a magic of its own. They called it storytelling. It was a magic of almost unshakable power that governed how people met, grew close, and understood one another. Each person had a story meant for them
Чё я хотел?
and them alone. One whose ending was written in the heavens long ago. In truth, your story and the evil dragons are simply two versions of the same tale, and that is something the magic of storytelling cannot abide. Beyond the castle's walls, your story cannot take root, for the evil dragon's tale has done so already.
So, that would...
Huh. You still don't get it? Simulanka Durin and Tavat Durin share a special kind of connection. Their fates are mirror images of one another. While they were in two separate worlds, there may have been some mutual influence. But when Simulanka Durin came to Tavat, a version of his fate already existed there. So, the answer is, they can't. The rules of this world don't allow it. You can't return a book you never checked out in the first place.
Мгм.
So, what's Durin supposed to...
Those mages seem to have come up with quite the ingenious...
Жени.
I'm here to make a return.
As I said, there's no record of Volume 5 of this series ever being checked out.
Then just think of this as Volume 6. Based on what I know, the author was planning...
The catalog does have a slot reserved for Volume 6, so...
Sure, let's go with that. All you need to know is, I'll be the one...
You...
What are you up to this time?
Remember the red tape I mentioned before? Well, I just took care of it. Now, it should be pretty obvious by now. He has the answers you're looking for.
Well, we do have a whole bunch of things to confirm with Albedo, that's for sure. But didn't Jean say he'd be gone for quite a while?
I'll join you. Just
Hat guy?
Cat guy.
don't sound so surprised. I'm part of this story too, aren't I? I'm just playing my role.
Чушпанчики, чушпанчики.
Мгм. Ещё, короче, идти к Владику там этот. эту траву брить.
А он сам где?
Well,
Но он
yeah.
говорит, что не может приехать.
But it's not that. I
Это
just feel
почему?
like you want to help, but something's holding you back.
When I first realized you were being forgotten by the world, I thought it might be because you spent too much time with me. I even thought cutting our ties might be...
Why would you think that?
It doesn't matter now. Judging from the answer this book has given us, I was probably overthinking it. Just as well. With the ley lines rejecting him like this, the people who still remember him are his only remaining connection to this place. If that last fragile tie was broken, who can say what devastation his unbound body might unleash? And to think I'm one of the people keeping you here, instrumental in helping change your fate.
Well, if it's good enough for Hat Guy, it's good enough for me. After all, he is about as odd as human.
Excuse me?
With some people, even if you try asking a simple question, they'll always give you a complicated answer. And the more you ask, the more complicated it gets. Truth is, Hat Guy's just that kind of guy.
Whatever. All I needed was a yes or no. So we...
Мгм. И опять ждать 13 часов, да?
Мгм.
Ладно, тогда. Стрим закончу тогда.